It was unpatriotic. It was un-American. We were watching the Capitol building get defaced over a lie.
Bombshell testimony from a former White House staffer describing former President Trump's actions on January the 6th.
That was all part of a surprise hearing from the Select Committee on investigating the attack on the Capitol. And today we heard testimony from Cassidy Hutchinson, senior aide to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. She testified that Trump knew his supporters were carrying guns and weapons on January 6th. And he was upset metal detectors were used to prevent armed supporters from attending his rally. Trump allegedly also attacked one of his own Secret Service agents trying to get to the Capitol.
I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me. Take the effing mags away. The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel. "I'm the effing president. Take me up to the Capitol now."
Well, today's revelations in D.C. also put a huge spotlight on former North Carolina Congressman Mark Meadows. Now, Meadows was chief of staff for former President Trump on January the 6th. And we learned today that he also asked for a pardon from Trump before he left office.
Queen City News reporter Derek Dellinger is here with some insight on how deep this may go for Meadows. And Derek, by all accounts today, this was a really, really bad day for Trump and Meadows.
Yeah, even objectively speaking, this was not a good day, mainly because of the revelations that did come out. And it's important to note here, some have called this really the smoking gun, specifically for President Trump and also potentially for Mark Meadows as well, who reportedly knew January 6th would be a very bad day.
No one really knew what to expect with Tuesday's surprise hearing on the events of January 6th, but what came out was something that had jaws dropping.
"I'm the effing president. Take me up to the Capitol now."
But outside of that, what came out of the hearing was a trove of information and questions. And outside of the former president, many of the questions are going to his former chief of staff and former North Carolina Congressman Mark Meadows.
It's really hard to defend that behavior, even if there's no specific criminal activity that you could charge them with.
Eric Eberlich is a UNC Charlotte political science professor, and he says Tuesday's hearing, while damning in many respects for the Trump administration and for Trump himself, also raises questions for Meadows. Former aide Cassidy Hutchinson says her boss knew something was up.
"There's a lot going on, Cass, but I don't know. Things might get real bad on January 6th.
But did nothing to stop it.
He almost had a lack of reaction.
Much of what we were talking about today is a Mark Meadows not doing anything when, events are unfolding. It's not clear what criminal liability is there, but it certainly looks bad.
But what could come next? For now, Heberlich says there may be a choice in the next few weeks, one that Meadows himself will have to make.
This puts pressure on him to testify in some way.
Former Trump administration official and former congressman for South Carolina, Mick Mulvaney, he had an interesting takeaway today on all this. He says Meadows was likely too afraid to tell Trump something that the president did not want to hear, and he thinks Meadows will testify to avoid being indicted.
All right, Derek, thank you so much for that report. Also, Queen City News is bringing you special in-depth coverage live from the January 6th committee hearings. We will be sharing with you the continuing testimony live on Queen City News with expert analysis from our chief legal correspondent, Seema Iyer. Live coverage, we're told, resumes in July.